If you are so over winter weather and ready to get your house decorated and fresh for spring, but don't know where to start, follow along with me today as I decorate our 1,100 square foot home and show you 5 secrets to getting motivated for spring decor. Let's go. If you love to live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget, I am here for you at Skip to My Life. I'm Shannon, and I love to show you how you can create the comfortable, beautiful home of your dreams on a tiny budget. If you really want to get motivated to freshen up your home for spring, you'll need to start by getting some inspiration. These Pinterest images helped me decide on my spring decor aesthetic, and that was a neutral, calm color palette with pops of vibrant spring florals. Now, I also wanted to take inspiration from nature and some touches of vintage whimsy. During a recent trip to Dollar Tree, I saw these unfinished birdhouses and steel signs that would be simple to transform into this kind of theme. And I also got a kick out of Walmart's new Peter Rabbit line with this sign that says, "No pants, no problem." Once you have some direction for your spring look, I recommend you start decorating the entry of your home. Now, I found these wooden shutters on the curb at trash day, as I do so many of my decor items, and my husband mounted them on the wall in our entry. I just attached a stick-on Dollar Tree hook, and then I painted that with gray chalk paint. I've had this metal bucket for years, and I've always loved the embossed floral pattern on the front. So to freshen it up, I highlighted that pattern with the same gray chalk paint, and it looks like a brand new item. So remember, shop your home before you buy new things, and maybe just a small tweak will revive something you really love. This thrift store bunny wasn't really in my decor scheme, but I decided to put him on a little diet. And when I removed all those pastel flowers, I was really floored by what I found. It turns out he has been working out, and he has all kinds of definition of his little arms and legs and his facial features. And I just knew that we could dupe these Pottery Barn stone bunnies that, if you can believe it, sell for $207. I started by mixing some of the Dollar Tree spackle with a bit of school glue, just generic school glue, and after that consistency was all mixed, I added some gray chalk paint until it was exactly the color and the texture that I was looking for. Then I just used this craft paintbrush to start painting my bunny. Let me tell you, this transformation was so much fun. I ended up painting several more Easter eggs and bunnies made out of styrofoam that I had in my stash, and I'm going to show you how I use those later. If you're getting some inspiration today, let me know by clicking that like thumbs up button. And if we just found each other, a big welcome to you. My husband and I downsized from a 6-bedroom McMansion to a tiny 3-bedroom love cottage once our kids were grown and flown. And I love taking you along on our journey of making our home cozy and fun on an extreme budget. While the paint on those bunnies is drying, I wanted to add some fresh spring color to our entryway decor. So I chose this small bouquet of lavender tulips from Walmart, and it was a really good deal. The bunch was $3.49. Now we're going to make this simple bunch of flowers look like they just came from a French flower market by wrapping them in a bit of craft paper from Dollar Tree. So while you're doing this, make sure that you leave the wired flower stems free to poke through the bottom, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute. Make sure you watch all the way to the end of this video for a bonus decor tip. And if you're coming back to Skip to My Life, welcome back. Thanks so much for your comments and ideas. You guys are the best. If you haven't already, I sure hope you will click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the fun I'm planning for the next few weeks. I'm so excited for all the spring ideas. So now it's time to put all these pieces together for our spring entryway decor. I started by poking the bottom of the flower arrangement through a little styrofoam piece at the bottom of the bucket. I put another styrofoam piece to the side where I secured the bunny with a shish kebab stick. And now I'm just filling in those gaps with some silk ferns that I had in my stash. To complete this arrangement, I'm adding a ribbon I purchased from Michael's after Christmas, and this ribbon really ties together the neutral, natural look that I am going for. There's just something about having a beautiful and fun spring decor piece in your entryway to greet you when you come in the door. So comment below and let me know, what colors will you be decorating your home in this spring? My next secret to help get you inspired for spring decor is to look for ways to add warmth to your home. And the easiest way to do that is with some soft lighting. Now here's the fake fireplace mantle I created for our living area. I'm gonna link to that video below. And on top, I'll be decorating with a cake stand and a racetrack lantern that I made in previous videos. So remember those cute little styrofoam eggs and bunnies we transformed into stone? Well, I'm forming a woodland wreath for the base of the lantern by just hot gluing those onto an existing wreath I had. Now we're ready to add a bit of fake grass to that lantern, and I purchased this grass mat at Hobby Lobby years ago. They sell them every year in a matte shape. So I just cut a strip of the grass off for this project. To finish, I'm adding the soft light of an electric pillar candle from Dollar Tree. In my opinion, these candles are one of the best decor buys at Dollar Tree. This cozy nature-inspired lantern adds so much warmth to my spring decor, even though we don't use the fireplace. And now I'm adding one of my favorite 3-wick candles from Aldi, and the fragrance is tobacco petals. And you can see that I turned on some spring scenes on the TV as I'm decorating to really get me inspired. Comment below and let me know if you have a favorite spring candle or home fragrance. I'm really curious what your favorite is. Here's a super quick and easy tip for changing out your florals from winter to spring. This is a little greenery piece I bought from IKEA, and I simply wrapped the bottom in craft paper, tied it with some twine, and added a few silk tulips, and voila! My husband found an incredible after holidays deal on some unscented pillar candles, and he knew that I would love them, so he came home with 10 of them, and I think they were $2 a piece maybe. So I decided to add some warmth to my spring decor by tapering them on different books in my fireplace. Now, as I said, we don't use this fireplace, but I decided not to burn the candles yet because I'm still trying to decide if I want to use some for gifts. But it's funny just how the suggestion of that warmth can really brighten up this room. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that we have 2 long-haired dachshunds named Franklin and Bella, and they love to hang on the couch with us in the evening. And so I knew I really needed to thoroughly clean and freshen the couch and the love seat in our living room as part of freshening my decor for spring. Well, I started by removing all the throw pillows and cushions from the couch, and of course, Bella was right there to help me start cleaning immediately by eating all the crumbs that she found. After I thoroughly vacuumed the area, I used a lint brush to clean in all the nooks and crannies of the upholstery. Now, when we bought this couch many years ago, we thought of buying leather, but we ended up getting this leather look microfiber fabric, and it has worn so well over the years. So if you're trying to make that decision, I highly recommend it. I try to keep all my throw pillows washed and fluffed, but a couple of them were just too sad and they needed to be replaced for spring. So after sticker shock at so many throw pillows, I was thinking of making some, and then I spied these large round pillows from Walmart for just $7.88. Now, I think these are meant for a kid's space because of the bright colors, but I was able to snag the last two cream colored pillows in the bin, and I love the way they freshen the space for spring. You'll notice I rotated those couch cushions so that the zippers face out. Those will not show once our coffee table is pulled up, but I did want to avoid dips and wear and tear in the couch by rotating those cushions. This couch and ottoman are pieces we bought many years ago when we were setting up our home, and unfortunately this has become Bella's hangout. So you can see by that dirty little corner. Fortunately, I covered them many years ago with neutral covered slip covers, and I can just remove all the pillows and slip covers and throw those in hot water in the wash. This throw at Walmart, I had to have it. It was marked down after Christmas, and the little leopard spots reminded me of Bella. She is a piebald dachshund, and they often have, in addition to those bigger spots you see, they often have the little ticking spots that she has. So I knew I had to have this cozy throw. Now, if you have slip covered furniture, I'm going to show you a hack to make it look really custom. I purchased these PVC pipes and had them cut to the size of the back and sides of my couch. And after I've centered that slip cover, I tuck those PVC pipes in really tight, and it makes those pieces look like they were custom tailored. If you would like Bella and Franklin to give your pet a shout out, let me know your fur baby's name in the comments below, and we will say hi to them in an upcoming video. Don't forget to watch all the way to the end of this video because I have a special bonus decor tip for you. I don't know about you, but I am so ready to get outside and start working in my yard. And even though the stores have started selling warm weather plants and seeds, the weather lately here just has not cooperated. And we have had a few more really cold days and freezing days. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and add some spring decor to the plant containers I see from my kitchen window every morning. Now, these are some pieces I purchased from Dollar Tree, and I have my window boxes all filled with potting soil and ready to go. That wrought iron piece in the back is from Dollar Tree. The window frame you see is made from 4 Dollar Tree picture frames, and the brackets holding that window box up are also from Dollar Tree. And I'm just using some inexpensive silk spring flowers from Dollar Tree, poking them in that soil to add a bit of color and lift to my morning when I look out my window. If you haven't already, I sure hope you'll subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun I have planned in the coming weeks and months. There's some big changes happening both inside and outside our little love cottage, and I would love to share them with you. I promised you a bonus, and here it is. I want you to brighten a little corner of your laundry, kitchen, or other workspace with some spring fun. Now, this is my tiny laundry area that I made over in a previous episode, and I created this 3-tier tray from Thrifted Plates. It fits perfectly in this little corner. If you watch my spring playlist, you'll see all these black and white items I made for spring decor last year. And I just decided to add punches of color to that little corner. Now, these two little bunnies that you see sitting side by side are reminders for when my son and daughter were little and they shared a bathroom. And I used to put these right next to each of their sinks around Easter time. So when I'm doing my laundry, I look up and I think about my kiddos who are now adults, and I remember all those sweet memories. you're not quite ready to decorate for spring yet because you need to do a deep cleaning, you're going to want to click on my spring cleaning checklist. I will take you through your home step by step so we can freshen up and get it in order. Thanks so much for coming along today. And please remember, no matter what you're going through today, today is not the end of your story. So don't give up, no matter what your day looks like. Until we see each other next time, this is Shannon from Skip to My Life.